This video is on how to remote in as a teacher. And the first thing is you have to, under that user control screen, if you're using alias protection and only allowing certain user to log in, you have to select teacher and add you as one of them, or you can't log in because I just got denied. So you have to make sure that's on there first, and then you can launch Minecraft, connect to your Minecraft server, join that server as a teacher, put in your username and connect. Oh, it wants the password, not my username. And then you will connect as a teacher. Now, as a teacher, we have a bunch of other things we can do. It says in the bottom left-hand corner, press M to do the teacher menu. This allows us to do things that students can't do, some of which, if we put it on creative mode for our students, allows them to do as well. If you're in creative mode, students don't have to mine things. They only have, that gives them an easier way to build things. You may want to put them on creative mode if you've got a project of them building a city or something that you don't want them to waste time actually doing the mining. You just want them to build. So I can spectate. That makes me invisible to all the other students. I can put myself on creative mode. And I can increase my speed so that as I'm moving around, I'm moving faster than everybody else. So right now I'm in flight mode. Oh, and I can't get out of this room because of the fact that it is set up so that here, I'll teleport to one of the locations. There we go. Now, this allows me, I'm holding down the space bar, allows me to quickly fly around and find my students and what they're doing in the Minecraft world, which is why that's great. Adding this movement speed up, you can make it even faster so that you can move around and take a look at and see what your students are doing. There's no other way to actually observe your students other than you coming in Minecraft as a teacher. And I like I showed you, I go in creative mode and in spectate mode so they can't see me, and I can fly around and observe what they're doing. It also allows me to take pictures of them, of what they're building, so I can share it with other students and other projects. So that's the first thing on personal settings. The next one here, while I'm in, all those settings that we set on the server, I can also change just from here. So if I go and save it and say, hey, you know what, I want this game mode to be on creative, and you can see my options: survival, creative, and Minecraft EDU. If I put it on creative, now it's creative for everyone in the game. If I leave it on survival, then it's whatever difficulty I have set here. And I can change those other effects here. You can see I can unlock the date or the time if I want to from here. So all those things that I showed you in the world settings, I can also change while I'm in as a teacher, and they stay the way I leave them. So if I come in, take a look at what my students are doing, and change the settings on them, then I can they automatically get saved. So same thing on the player settings. This is where I can turn on player versus player, allow students to resurface. I can freeze my students. If I want them to stop right now, I could hit freeze and then talk to them and then unfreeze them. This is where I can also change the keep inventory, change how they spawn, allow them to build, stop them from talking to each other. I can also make it so they can fly just like I am if I want to by hitting the students can always fly. I can also find other players in the game and bring them to me. You can see I've got some other options here. If I hit this one, if I want to bring a bunch of students to where I'm at in the map, I can search for them, nobody's on, and then hit this button and it teleports them to where I'm at as well. This allows me to give things to players. I can say give to all. So if there's a block I want to give everyone, for instance, I'm starting to type the word stone. If I want to give 65 stone to all my players, I can type stone amount and hit give to all. And now everybody has 65 stone, including myself. That's what the give screen does. These are those assignments that you can set up, and I can make new assignments here. These are the locations that are on this particular map, And by hitting this, I can warp to that location on the map that's already set up. So those are, I again hit that and I can go to any of those other locations that are set up on there for me to pop around the map to see where maybe I brought my students. And this is one of the ways, if you have a map like this, I can go to a location and then I can use the bring students to me, and I can bring some of my students here that are farther away than other locations. So that's what that is for. This allows different modes for students that are trying to build large things. The build mode, the ability to clear areas, and long distance building are things that make it easier for students to build. If you're trying to build an entire city, those allow those things to happen as well. Those are creative tools that if you have them in creative mode, they would be able to do as well. This is if you want to be in clear mode or build mode as well. And then the last thing is if you're using Computercraft to program with, that's what that last part is for. So those are kind of the player controls that you have inside Minecraft in order to move around and spectate your students and see what's going on inside your students' Minecraft world.